Our next drawing is going to be what's called a sensor mount. I'm going to start out by drawing a line. I'll drag it in this direction by a distance of 1.5 units. I'll drag another line in this direction by 4 units and come back in this direction by 1.5 units. Let's draw a circle that I'm going to snap from the midpoint of that line at a relative 0 units in the x, comma 5.5 units in the y, and let's give that circle a radius of 0.75. Let's draw another circle so that it is concentric to the one that we just drew, but this one will have a radius of 1.5. Let's draw another circle, and this time I'm going to snap from, let's call it the midpoint of this line, and we'll place its center at a relative negative 1 in the x direction, comma 0.75 in the y direction, and this one will have a radius of 0.5. We'll use the mirror tool and mirror that about that mirror. Alright, the next thing we need to do is draw an arc that is tangent to this line excuse me, and goes through this point. Now to do that, I need to draw a circle from this point, and it has to have a radius of 3.5 units. I need to draw another circle whose center is here, but this one is going to have a radius of 5 units. 3.5 inches plus the radius of this circle. Now I can draw another circle exactly from an intersection right here, and we can make that circle go to this point. Now I can delete both of those circles, use my trim tool to make this circle a cutting edge, this line a cutting edge, and we'll trim that. Now I want to use the offset tool. We'll make the offset distance 0.75, and we'll click on that, but we'll offset it to the inside. Now what I want you to notice is that this arc and that circle are seemingly tangent to one another, but you aren't going to know that unless you perform that geometric construction that I just did. So now let's use the mirror tool. Let's mirror both of these arcs about the center of that circle. Let's copy this line in this direction by, looks like 2.25 units. Let's use the trim tool. And do some judicious trimming right here. Let's also make these two arcs cutting edges and trim that. And now we can make these two arcs cutting edges and trim that. And as you can see, now we have that sensor mount.